Okay, squad, here we are today at the police plaza up here in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And this is where we can find the Prince George's County Police Department headquarters. It's entirely impossible to get a hold of whoever's in charge of the unit over there at the old exit only. What's up? Yeah, I'm coming to file some complaints and do some things in the police department. Cool. I'm sorry? Okay, but I still get to come into this public lobby in here. Yeah, the lobby's not, sir. This is how complaints are done, apparently, in the lobby. I guess this is the lobby. You know this is a lobby, right? Okay, all right. It's open to the public.
Hello, sir.
What's up, buddy?
Just saying you have a complaint?
Yeah, can I ask who I'm speaking to?
My name is Sergeant Caver.
Sergeant who?
Caver.
Caver? How do you spell that?
C-A-V as in Victor E-R.
C-A-V-E-R?
Yes, sir.
And badge number, sir?
2715.
2715. Okay. I'm gonna need a couple of these ultimately. So I have 3 different incidents, and there's at least 3 officers involved in every single incident. Some of them have 4. So I'm gonna need at least probably 9 of these complaint forms. Okay. I don't like to relegate it all to one incident because then it gets overlooked and the proper people don't get identified and things like that. Cool. Sure. So is there a reason I'm not being allowed in this public lobby right here?
It's a secure facility.
This is the, yeah, but there's a lobby. I'm doing legal and lawful business now. Is there a reason I'm being made to wait in the lobby? No, you just walk away? Okay. All right. I do need to talk to someone, I do. I need to speak to the lieutenant in charge of Sergeant Lancaster, so I need to speak to as well.
Okay.
They would know that if they allowed me into the public area so I could discuss it with them properly and not behind a glass door.
He already called someone, I just asked him.
Yeah, for the complaint forms. Yeah, that person's a sergeant as well, so he's obviously not in charge of Sergeant Lancaster.
Yeah.
So that's what, you just asked him if I was looking to speak to somebody. These ears do more than look good on the side of my face, ma'am. Unfortunately for you guys, they do a lot more than look good on the side of my face. So I heard you ask if I needed to speak to anyone, and I do need to speak to someone.
Okay.
So
He said that they went upstairs, so.
that's not the person I'm asking to speak to.
Okay.
I'm asking to speak to someone who's in charge of Sergeant Lancaster.
Okay.
This is me just now asking for that.
Okay.
You asked if I needed to speak to someone, so I figured I'd let you know.
You gonna let me speak?
Yeah.
Okay, so where does Sergeant Lancaster work?
I have no idea. I'm guessing over there at the Wayne K. Curry Administration Building because that's where he came and showed up to when I asked for a supervisor of Corporal ASKEW.
Corporal ASKEW?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking for the lieutenant in charge of that department or that building or unit because it's completely impossible to get a hold of them on the phone, and no one really wants to take ownership of that unit that patrols the county executive office over there. Okay. They say that they're directly like under the chief or something like that, but I mean, so then obviously there's a lieutenant above the sergeant then too. So
you filled out your paperwork and everything?
No, I'm just getting them for the first time. I asked him to get some more. I have 3 different incidents and a couple officers involved in each one, so I needed at least 9 of these.
You wanted 9 of them?
Yeah, he's getting the other 8 of them.
Oh, okay, so somebody else helping
a sergeant
you.
is getting the other 8.
Yeah.
I hadn't asked to speak to anybody until you just asked if I needed to speak to someone. So now I'm letting you know I need to speak to someone.
The sergeant went to
get me more complaint forms. He did not go to get the lieutenant. This is me asking for the lieutenant.
When the sergeant comes, tell them that you need to speak to the lieutenant.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know who the lieutenant in charge of that unit would be?
I do not.
Okay.
Honestly,
awesome.
I do not.
No, you're good. I appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Right.
Have a good one.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you. It's a beautiful day outside. So.
I haven't been out there since this morning.
The rain finally broke after like a long weekend of it. So enjoy it.
Okay.
Enjoy it while you can.
You as well.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
He knows. He knows. For some reason, I can't stand in the air-conditioned lobby. I don't know.
Certain that are not here too.
Thank you, sir. Is it, I also need to speak to the lieutenant, whoever's in charge of Sergeant Lancaster. Yeah, yeah.
Lancaster?
Yeah, Sergeant Lancaster.
We don't have a Lancaster.
You do.
Officer.
It might not be, well, so this is the headquarters, so you obviously oversee all of Prince George's County's police department, sir.
There's no supervisor here for Sergeant Lancaster.
Okay, I need to speak to the LT on duty, sir.
There's no LT.
There's no LT on duty at police headquarters during business hours on a business day.
Sir, there is not.
No, I'm not asking in your office, sir. I'm asking in the police headquarters.
Sir.
Is this standard practice to shut the door on someone asking
Sir,
for help?
have a good day.
Sir, you took an oath to protect and serve the public. Okay. Hi, yes, hello. Trying to file a FOIA request with the custodian of records. Trying to file an MPIA request with the custodian of records here. Hello. I see you looking at me. Trying to file an MPIA request with the custodian of records, sir. Yeah, this is for complaints. I'm trying to file an MPIA request with the custodian of records. That's something different. I have other legal and lawful business in this building, sir. Yeah, I don't need a number, sir. I need to file a hard copy of an MPIA request. Thanks. Okay, well, you should be. Then again, you're just a desk sergeant, sir. Or you're just a desk officer, so you don't really need to be familiar with that. It's not your job to be familiar with that, sir. The custodian of records would handle that. Hey, yeah, man, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to file an MPIA request with the custodian of records, and they just want to, like, shut the door on me in the middle of talking and walk away, and then tell me that they don't know what that is or they're not familiar with that. An MPIA request is a Maryland Public Information Act request. It's got a state statute and everything. What you guys are doing right now is a federal crime. It's a violation of 18 U.S. Code 242. Depriving me of the same public services when acting under the color of law is a crime, ma'am. I'm trying to file MPIA requests with the custodian of records here at police headquarters.
Okay, records is not here, sir.
Well, then that's all he needs to say and tell me where records is.
You're asking me for MPIA request.
Yep.
That's at our Hyattsville. That's in Division 1.
Okay.
That's where our records division is.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know. Instead of people just looking at me and going, oh, I might be able to get you a number.
Well, that's where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is the lieutenant in charge of Sergeant Lancaster, or who's the lieutenant in charge of this unit out here, ma'am? Somebody has to know. I'm trying to file the proper complaints on the sergeant that was just down here, Caver, whatever George Washington Carver his name was.
Yeah.
So you guys got to know who the lieutenant is. You're telling me that you work here and you don't know who your supervisor is. That'd be like you coming to my job and me telling you I don't know who my manager is, ma'am.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
okay?
let's find out.
So,
you can't get in there. The door's shut.
Okay. So that being said.
Yeah, I'm trying to file an MPIA request.
Division 1.
Yep, and then I also need to know the name so I can file these complaints properly. I need the proper
and all
public.
of the information is
No,
on
the lieutenant's name is not on here, ma'am.
Okay. I can't help you.
No, someone's gonna have to help me, ma'am. Denying me the name of your supervisor is only gonna take this a little further than you needed to, ma'am. Yeah, can I get the name of the lieutenant who's in charge of this unit? You guys keep saying he's not here, so there's obviously one. Do y'all not know his name either? Yeah, your unit. Yeah, sure, your unit and the unit whoever the dickhead who was just down here was. Harvin? How do you spell that? Harvin? What's his badge number? All right. 2067. Lieutenant Harvin, 2067. Thank you. It wasn't that hard. Jesus Christ. First thing I'm here to do is to check on the status of an investigation that was put into place last week involving a few officers committing battery against me. Sergeant Lancaster was the one in charge of that investigation, so I'm here to figure out what's going on with that. I'm sorry? No, they didn't want to give any of that information to me. It was real kind of hard to get that. And then somehow I was banned from filing Public Information Act requests with the Office of Law. So it's kind of hard to get that. I was over there next door at that dickhead building trying to get it, but apparently they don't want to let me in the door, and they don't know who their supervisor is, and they don't know the name of their lieutenant, or they don't know anything over there, so.
You have a driver's license, man?
Yeah, I do.
That's it?
No.
So how am I gonna pull up information for you if I don't know who I'm talking to?
Well, first off, my name wasn't given there at the thing, so it wouldn't even be under my name. I can report crimes anonymously. I'm here to check on the investigation that was in place on some crimes that were committed at the Wayne K. Curry Administration Building last Thursday.
Okay.
Yep.
So what would you like me to do about that?
I would like you to give me the status of the investigation. I also need the names of the people involved so I can go file the proper charges down there at the commissioner's office.
So I can't just disclose information to you if I don't know who I'm talking to.
Okay, I need a report number so I can request that report because that's all public information.
You need a report number on an incident.
Yeah, so I can go request. I need the report number for the incident so I can go request the report, the whole report down there at Division 1 over there in Hyattsville where the custodian of records apparently is, by filing an MPIA request because that police record is all public information.
You're not making any sense, dude.
What do you mean I'm not making any sense, sir? It's a public record, therefore I will go file an MPIA request, a Maryland Public Information Act request with the custodian of records down there in Hyattsville. Does that not make sense to you? Are we not speaking English?
Not at all.
Okay, so you don't know what an MPIA request is. You've never heard of a Maryland Public Information Act request. You heard of a FOIA Act, the Freedom of Information Act? Oh, now you're just dumb as shit. But I'm not surprised considering you're a police officer. So.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I need to speak to your supervisor, sir.
Sounds good.
Thanks. Dickhead. A disgruntled citizen? Why are you saying I'm disgruntled, buddy? I'm asking you for basic information. No one's disgruntled. No one's disgruntled, though. Why are you sitting over there lying? No one's disgruntled, sir. But that doesn't mean I'm disgruntled because you're ignorant to the situation. Doesn't mean I'm disgruntled, sir.
Okay, there's an officer gonna help you.
Okay, but stop lying.
Have a good day, sir.
I hope you don't. I told you about it. I gave you the date, the time, and the location of the incident, sir. I gave you the people that were involved. I gave you every bit of information, date, time, location, and officers involved. You pretended not to know what I was speaking about. There's a huge difference between me not telling you and you pretending not to know. That's the issue here, sir.
What's going on? What are you trying to find out?
I need the incident number or the report number for an incident that happened last week at the Wayne K. Curry Administrative Building on Thursday between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. Sergeant Lancaster was the responding supervisor to the incident involving Officer Frank, Douglas, Askew, and Culliver, or whatever the hell his last name is. I can pull up all their badge numbers as well. All I needed was the report number so I can go down to Division 1 in Hyattsville to the custodian of records and pull the proper dispatch calls, radio calls, and information regarding that report. That's all.
Did you say again?
I'm sorry?
What day did you say again?
On Thursday. I'll pull up the exact date and everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was on Wednesday. I apologize. It was on Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, so I said I needed to file an MPIA request, a Maryland Public Information Act request, and this gentleman over here wants to act like he doesn't know what the fuck that is. That's not...
There's no need to curse at me or him.
No, there is a need to curse at him right now, man, because he's being...
I'm being respectful to you.
I know, but he's being in dereliction of his duty, ma'am.
Same respect, okay?
He's being in dereliction of his duty.
What's the call? Give me the information.
It was the Wayne K. Curry Administration Building, which is 1301 McCormick Drive or McCormick Road in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It was on Wednesday.
What was Wednesday?
I will get the exact date of that. Wednesday was the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you.
You said what day? 5 what?
May 4th,
Uh-huh.
5/4/2020 or 22 at the Wayne K. Curry Administration Building.
Now, is your purpose to trying to file a complaint against these officers?
I haven't filed anything yet.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I got all the complaint forms right here. I just left. Yep, I just left HQ.
What time did you say?
It is 1:30 and 3 o'clock.
Okay.
I want to say were the exact times. I was out there with the Office of Law filing MPIA requests. Excuse me. They tried to deny me that. Say that, you know, your business is done here, you don't have any more business, you can't file any more MPIA requests, and actually physically remove me from the building even though I still had legal and lawful business there. So I requested a supervisor. Corporal ASKEW tried to lie to me and say that there's no supervisor on duty, she's the highest ranking officer of that unit, a whole bunch of bullshit. So when I finally called and 20 minutes later got a hold of somebody and had Sergeant Lancaster come out there, they sent, you know, Frank and Douglas and a whole bunch of other people, and that's when he made contact. I explained it.
I'll look it up, but if there was not a physical police report or call.
I asked for a police report and an investigation to be done because I am filing charges against the gentleman who physically put his hands on me. Yep, thank you, ma'am. That was all I asked for. He like pretended he didn't know what I was talking about. Maybe we need to get some more training for these desk officers down here. I'm sorry, ma'am. By the time I left the property, it was 4:47 p.m. I do remember that because there was 13 minutes left in the day. Thank you, ma'am.
Number for you to go to Highsville.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you, ma'am. Have a good one. Sorry I have to call you down here for that. Hey, buddy boy in the green. Hey, buddy boy in the green. Trying to get the guy in the green? Yep. I need the information. Yeah. I need his name and badge number. The guy right here in the green.
BONACCORSY 4209.
How do you spell that?
B-O.
You said B-O?
N-A-C-C-O-R-S-Y 4209.
4209. Thank you, BONACCORSY. Or however you just said that. Okay, so there you have it. It's bad enough they violate your rights and treat you like shit, but then they sit here and stonewall you and try to lie on you and things like that when you just want to get the complaint forms and the proper information to file said complaints. It's like, Jesus, man. Alrighty, squad. Well, there you have it. That is how Prince George's County Police Department and also the Prince George's County Criminal Investigation Division treats you when you just try to get basic public information. Apparently, their officers don't know what MPIA requests are or FOIA requests. I know that he's lying and just trying to play stupid and act dumb, but it's like, you dog, don't sit there and play dumb and pretend you don't know what the I'm talking about. That's that that pisses me off. And then they'll sit there and call and be like, oh, well, we got a disgruntled citizen down here. We got a disgruntled citizen down here. It's like, no, you don't have a disgruntled citizen. You have an ignorant worker. You have an ignorant officer. That's your problem. So, alrighty, squad. We're going to head on out to Hyattsville tomorrow and fill out these MPIA requests because it's a little too late to do it today. But until next time, be safe out there. Take it easy. Peace out.